Hey guys, a long time and no see. I think the last video I posted was back in January of last year, but you know, life. And some other things that I'll talk about in subsequent videos. New location, I'll explain that too. But anyway, I just wanted to give a hair update because I don't want to say it's a drastic change, but it is a change nonetheless. First of all, you can notice that I have hair color, but the bigger change is my the state of my hair. So basically, like, the life changes and whatnot that led me to it. Last year I was working at an assembly job, and basically I messed up my wrist, and it was hard to comb through all my natural hair, even though I just used my hands. And that was the thing, like, I used my hands to groom my hair. And so I got this bum wrist, basically, and I can't, finger comb through my hair anymore. So then a couple months after that, or around the same time, I got really sick. My ulcerative colitis, I talked about it in previous videos. And basically at the end of August last year, I had to go into the hospital for almost 2 weeks because of that. And leading up to that, I was like, I need a less time consuming, maybe easier hair care option, so that when I do get sick, or if I do get sick, I'm not at the point where, like, I'm going to ask my mom or my husband, like, can you do my hair, because I can't take care of myself. So, when I was in the hospital back in August last year, I was researching locks, and ironically enough, my admitting nurse, she walked into the room. I'm like waiting for my bed up on the hospital floor, basically high on morphine because I was in so much pain. And she had like these gorgeous, like, waist length, blonde, like golden blonde locks, and they looked like wrapped silk. They were so beautiful. And anyway, we're like having a conversation about natural hair, but her locks were really what sold me on the whole thing. So, as soon as I got out of the hospital, I went home and started doing like micro 2-strand twists on my hair. Of course, that's not the kind of locks I have in now, because like 3 weeks into having the micro twist starter locks, I saw the amount of frizz in my hair, and I was like, no way, not about this life. And that had to change too. But anyway, so what I did after that was I slowly went through my hair, forced myself to learn the interlocking technique, and for every micro lock, micro twist that I put in, combed it out and replaced it with a interlocked lock. And unfortunately, that process took me like 3 months or so, and technically I never even completed the process because I started doing that back in okay, so I established them in September, so I started doing the interlocking process at the beginning of October or so, and by then some of them were starting to lock. So for some of them that were in for like 3 or 4 months, because I didn't finish until January, they were locked. And I tried to comb it out and it was not going anywhere. I snapped a couple locks. I can't find it right now, but yeah, I snapped a couple locks clean off trying to comb them out and reestablish them. So there's like 20 in this section of my hair, maybe more, where I realized that I could not comb them out, and I was going to be like snatching myself bald trying to comb these locks out. So now I have a like 95% head of interlocks. So I don't know. So I guess I'll just say I'm 9 months into the locking process, even though some of them are 9 months old, some of them are 8 months old, some of them are 7, and so on. The youngest locks I have are probably only like 2-3 weeks old, because I can't stop myself from like combing locks out, splitting them if I don't like them. But for most of them, they're much older than that. So anyway, this is what they look like. They're super frizzy. They're not perfect. My hair color fiasco is its own story, and I want to insert pictures maybe right here of the horrible dye job that I gave myself, and I immediately tried to fix it because it was just, it's awful. But let me give you a different view of my I'm not calling them micro locks, I'm just gonna call them small locks. I have 331 of them, so I'll show you. Some of them are really badly like bunched up, like this person, this lock right here, it's like pregnant or something. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, some of them are badly bunched and just kind of odd. And then this side, this is this the one? The lock is somewhere in this area. It just, I was trying to comb it out and it snapped. Just, and this is the hair color. It started off as a blonde, and then like last month I decided that I just wanted to go closer to my natural hair color. And this is like a combination of 3 different colors. It's still not as dark as I want it. I'm gonna re-dye it soon anyway, and hope that I'm not gonna be bald head, but because I've colored my hair now like 3 times in the past 9 months. It's horrible. But yeah, this is my hair. It's not perfect. My locks are bunched and fuzzy and whatnot, but overall I've been pretty happy with the style. I'm not happy with it sometimes. Sometimes I am, but I just take it one day at a time. When I really hate it, I just pin it up and make a cute little like French roll, or heck, I'll even get out like my curling iron sometimes and just like say put a French roll in the back and maybe do a spiral curl bang if I don't have enough time to do some type of like set curls. But yeah, like I said, I have 331 at the last count, which was before I went around my hairline and started splitting locks. So yeah, I'll hopefully be back and talk about more lock stuff, but they're frustrating me more than anything, and I always be like, oh god, I can't come on here with my hair like looking like this. But if I kept on doing that, I wouldn't even be here right now. So anyway, I'm happy to see you guys again, and hopefully I'll be making maybe 1 or 2 more videos to talk about life and my new shooting location, which is me and my husband's new house. You know, my 2 hospitalizations in the past 8-9 months, and going to graduate school. So anyway, I will see you guys soon, hopefully, and thanks for watching.